Hey everybody, it's Christopher now walking. Welcome to the Dirty Nerdy Show. Kate, who do we got on the show today?
Today we have Bohemian Whispers.
Hey!
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 We are so excited to have you. Like, for reals.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Dude, your channel has been blowing up.
It has, indeed.
Like, how does that happen? Because 8 months ago, you were, like, uploading videos of, like, eating McDonald's, and now you're, like...
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, I just kind of want to start, like, very slowly, because, like, I don't know, to some people I may not be shy, but I, like, when it comes to being from the camera, like, it was totally different to me, right? So I had to take it with a grain of salt. So I thought, okay, what's pretty easy to do? Okay, I could just eat in front of the camera, just kind of casually talk, like, about whatever comes to my mind. So just started with that, and then now eventually it led up to this, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it led up to some really just... Because I don't really do eating videos at all. Mm-hmm. So, like, how it, like... I want to know how it morphed, because it morphed into something that I find so relaxing. Like, your story time video, where you were just reading. I was like, oh my god, please read me a story every night forever.
Oh, thanks. I was really trying to give, like, a vibe. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but the camera angle was angled that way so that it made you feel like you're a child sitting in front of me. So it's supposed to bring back that, like, nostalgic feeling, you know? And, and the whole, like, the crinkliness of the book as well. Because I don't know about you, but, like, with my experience, like, growing up in, like, in school, like, I remember being up front, sitting in front of the teacher who was on, like, this old wooden chair, and she would have, like, a book pulled from the library, and it was covered in, like, a plastic protector, like a cover protector, and it was, like, really crinkly and old. Yeah. And we're getting, like, so many tingles from that, too. So it's very, like, soothing, and, yeah, I just kind of wanted to add that to the whole experience there.
Speaking of tingles, let's talk about tingles. When did you, first realize you had ASMR before you even knew what it was?
I want to say it happened, like, way back, like, when I was a kid. I was probably, like, maybe 8 years old or something. So during elementary school, me and my friends would play this game where we would draw a picture of something on the back. I don't know if any of you guys have played this before, but we'd be sitting, and then the person in front of you would be sit, and then I would just kind of draw whatever it was, trace it on their back, and they would have to guess what I drew or wrote.
Yeah.
And
I remember that game when I was
You played it too?
Yeah.
See, it was like one of those, it was like a phenomenon. Like, every kid was doing it and feeling those tingles, but they didn't really talk about it, you know? And it's funny because I remember when they did to me, I had to guess it. I would intentionally just guess it wrong. Like, I did not care. Just so that they could keep going. So that's kind of like where it started.
You was like, artichoke. Wait, no, it's not artichoke. Shit. Okay, wait, do it again.
Yeah, exactly. It was just that. We all knew it was just soothing. But we never talked about it. And then, you know, there's other moments, like, in other movies, I guess, like, that I watched, there'd be a scene where something happened, which is funny because you had an interview, I think it was with Frivolous Fox.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the Matilda scene, right?
Yeah.
It was her? Yeah. When the part when the dad, like, signs the adoption papers and he puts, like, the crinkly paper on her back and starts writing.
Yeah.
Filling it out. Oh my gosh. That, when she brought that up, it was like, oh my goodness. I remember those were, like, one of my earliest tingle, like, experiences as well.
Yeah, I think everybody who has ASMR has seen that movie has gotten tingles from that scene.
Yeah, exactly. What other movies are there? I feel like there's other ones. I think someone else mentioned, like, a Harry Potter scene. The Wand selection. What was it? To be honest, I watch Harry Potter, so I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter is my shit.
Yeah, I missed out, unfortunately. I didn't grow up with it.
That's okay. Katie's never seen Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, not even one, huh?
I've seen like half of one when I was younger, but my story was my brother tried to get me to watch it, and I screamed until he turned it off. So I never
Oh my
watched
god,
it.
really? So you didn't like, oh, that's so funny. I don't know, because it's so easy for kids to, like, once you're sitting down and you're watching it, it's easy for kids to get, like absorbed into it because of all, like, the magic, and you're just easily entranced by that. But me, like, I actually never sat down and, like, explicitly just sat down to watch it. I never gave myself the opportunity, so just time went by, and, like, I never even picked up the books. So it just kind of...
I love the books. I really do. You should read them. They're so good.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. So, like, people say, like, oh, you have to read the books first. And there are a lot of books. They're really thick. I mean, I could be wrong, but there's a lot to go through.
I mean...
Am I right?
I mean, okay, well, with me, like, I love reading books.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I read the books, and I loved it. But I'm also a guy who read the Twilight books for a girl.
I read them, too.
No, I only read them because a girl asked me to, and I was trying really hard to impress her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Funny story, though, right? She never came back to get the final 2 books, right?
Yeah.
So, like, they was, like, staying at my house for, like, I don't even know how many years, right? So, I sold them.
Oh.
And recently, we was talking, and she goes, like, whatever happened to those anyways? And I was like, yeah, about that. So...
Yeah, about that.
About that. I sold them for, like,
And
$10 a
that
piece.
just ended it completely, and she never talked to you ever again.
Oh, no, she did. I'm dope as hell, so she did.
Smooth like that. You smooth.
Yeah. Believe it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, I wanted to share that because that's, like, that just happened recently.
Yeah.
We went out. Yeah, we went out for sushi, and she's like, "You sold my books, you asshole."
Yeah. How dare you? Gave her no consent whatsoever.
Yeah. Speaking of sushi,
really...
that's your very first video.
Well played, sir.
Thank you. Segue like a motherfucker right there.
You would have had... Don't kill me. Yeah, I would have been sold had I been taken out to sushi. I'm a sucker for sushi.
I love sushi. I really do. I see. That was my first time trying sake too. So yeah, that sake will get you in trouble, bro. Like, because I tried the green apple one, and it tasted like a warm Jolly Rancher, and I was like, yes, Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
Jolly Rancher. Was it? So it was good?
Yeah, it was good. So my question, because I got sidetracked, because that's what I do. What made you decide, hey, I'm gonna go on YouTube and my first video is sushi?
Oh my gosh! Wow, that just hit me right there. That really was my first video, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, I love sushi, so like I have that at least like once every week, which is probably not good. Okay, let's say twice. I mean, no, let's once every 2 weeks. I have sushi. So like, I just got takeout, and I thought, hey, let me just record this and see how it goes from there. So I just kind of set it up in my little desk lamp, and recorded, and I just did it.
When you did that video and you uploaded it, did you have any idea what it would morph into? Because
no,
you've really gotten big, like.
Yeah, I did. No, like, especially because that first video, actually, it kind of accumulated a lot more views than I would have expected. Like, considering, like, if you post, like, any other YouTube video, it just kind of floats about. But that one was it was exponentially growing, for something as simple as a eating sushi video.
Let me stop you right there, fam. Hold up. See, this is a major factor. You're like super pretty. So
Thank you.
so I think what happens is they see, oh my god, this girl's like super pretty. She's eating sushi. Let's check it out.
The funny thing is, I barely showed my face.
Yeah, but
yeah, it was probably like the angle and everything. I don't know. I just made sure like the angle was good, like the lighting was dim, and I also added like kind of like a dreamy effect to it. And I don't know, maybe people also like the whispering touch to it too. But
yeah, you're really good at whispering. So one thing that I saw that you were doing on your channel, because it is super difficult to be successful on YouTube these days. I saw that you were doing that I thought was really cool because you don't really see a lot of ASMR artists do this. Mm-hmm. Giveaways. Like, what gave you that idea?
Well, like I said, I just wanted to give something back in a way, and I kind of thought it'd be fun to make some kind of game or contest. It brings people together in a way, and it's a community service, you know. So
yeah, I
kind of also tethered in a question that would get people kind of starting conversations or discussions or whatnot. So when I did that giveaway, my 10K mandala drawing giveaway, I asked them how they got into ASMR. And there were so many nice stories. Like, I was enjoying every single one of them. Legit. Like, I was just sipping my tea, reading the stories. I'm like, oh my god, this is so sweet. Just came into it. And some of them are like, it's heart-touching, actually. You don't think of these things, but you start to genuinely get to know them as a person. You know, they're not just like a face or a profile picture. These are actually people who, you know, went through heavy stuff, and this ASMR community actually helped them get through it, or, you know, it did that for me. That's how I got into it before everything else. Like, I have been watching ASMR videos for quite some time, and then
so when did you start watching?
I started watching, let's see, like 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Oh, that's super early. So you were like early Heather Feather.
Heather, yeah, actually, it was around that time. I definitely remember seeing her around that time. Also, like, Water Whispers. Who else? The first ASMR artist I saw was actually, what's her name? Not Scottish Murmur. She's like Irish, I think. Oh, Miss Meridian ASMR. I don't think she does any more videos, though.
I know who she is, yeah.
Oh, you've heard of her? You've seen her?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Okay, yeah, her videos are probably definitely up there now because they're the older ones, and she was really good at what she did. But I think she just kind of stopped, and it's okay. Like, her videos, they're great the way they are. And they're something I turn to now and then.
I think the first I ever saw was like, you know who Lilium is?
Lilium. There's more to her name, right? Lilium.
Yeah, the one Yeah, the one Lilium. Well,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, her original channel was like Lilium Candidium or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I watched her channel first, and that was my sort of introduction to it, because at first all I was looking for was like meditation videos, because like I was super stressed at the time, and like, I don't know, like disability, like I don't ever want to complain, but like disability,
yeah,
it can get, you know.
Yeah, of course, I can't imagine.
It can suck sometimes. So I was looking for that sort of thing, and I came across her, and then I saw that her videos, you know, said ASMR, and I'm like, what is this? So then I looked up other videos with the ASMR thing, and I'm like, okay, this is a little bit weird. I don't know why that lady's like doing that, but okay. And then I just sort of like looked, and I found all of these different triggers that I thought were like so relaxing, which, you know, I want to ask you, what are your favorite triggers?
Lately, I actually just found out that I completely melt for Italian whispers.
Word?
Like, that's it. Like, I'm a puddle. And once I start it, I cannot stop. It's actually so bad, but good in a way. She's like upcoming, I think as well. I think at like 5,000 subscribers or something. But she's really good. Like, so soothing. She's Italian.
Definitely tell me her channel name and I'll...
So it's Stuff as Dreams ASMR. So I've seen her makeup roleplay.
So, Italian whispers, you like that kind of thing, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Alright, so let me...
Right now.
Let me try this. I'm gonna try this right now, Janice. You gonna get tingled so hard, bro. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Pizza.
Pizza. Bada boo. No, I'm kidding.
Pizza, Luigi, Mario. Did you get your tingles, bro?
More effort. They have to be much more. It's like a poem. Like, Italian is just a beautiful language. It just flows so beautifully together.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn French right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually did on there's this app called Duolingo or something, and I legit finished the whole French series.
Where?
So I can't say I'm like experienced in French though. Like, even though I finished the whole thing, I'm still a beginner. Like, I haven't touched it in over a year, so I'm quite rusty. But I'm better at my Portuguese. Portuguese is more promising.
Yeah, let's talk about the Portuguese, because that was super. I don't know if it won the vote, but it was super up there.
Mhm. Oh, you're talking about the last tweet I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I was stuck. I mean, you could kind of say I'm still a little bit stuck because there was a tie between the two, but that's okay. So I tweeted basically asking people to vote which kind of ASMR video they want to see next. So I had first going on, it was like basically hair play and scalp massage, and then second was it was Portuguese teaching, and then third was makeup role play. And this is not in order, by the way. And the fourth one was... What was the fourth one? Anyway, that doesn't matter. So there's two of them that are tied. It ended up being teaching Portuguese and the scalp massage. So I'm going to end up surprising them with one.
I vote.
Two.
Why not both at the same time, bro?
Wait, you did write that, right? I mean, I guess I could. That'd be quite a lot for one video, no?
No, dude. See, listen, here's the thing. I just want you to do a scalp massage video. So... Yeah.
Okay, you definitely voted that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Guilty.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. I'll surprise you guys with which one I do first.
It'll be great. That or like another like story time video.
Yeah. Maybe Christmas version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my channel's in dire need of a Christmas edition video for sure.
Yo, we need to do Christmas stuff. I forgot it was... Katie, let's get on that. Yeah.
You got like 6 days or 7 days. I think it's 7.
Yeah, let's do that. We're Christmas.
Oh my gosh, really? Well, 6-7 days?
Well,
that's true.
See, we have a giveaway in the works right now for Christmas. Well, for after Christmas. So I guess it's technically still holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing that's happening. Surprise!
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a thing that Katie just blurted out to the world.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hush. You could count on me. That's fine. Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to know who your favorite ASMR artists are.
Oh, this is gonna be quite cliche, but can you guess who it is? He's a big one. She's a big one in the ASMR community.
Is it a he or a she?
Oh, it's a she. I just gave it away.
It's a she? Is it Heather Feather?
Nope. Okay, I guess it isn't as cliche as I thought. It's gentle whispering, for sure, hands down.
She's everybody's favorite, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. She's like my second favorite.
That's still good. That's still really good. If she's your second, who's your first?
Actually, she's more like my third.
Oh, damn! It went further down. Okay.
Maybe fourth.
Second. I'm kidding.
Maybe fourth. I don't know. I ain't fussy. No, like, my first has to be Heather Feather.
Okay.
Yeah. Just I love her videos. Second has to be Frivy. It's different now because she's my friend. So I don't know. It's weird to me now. Like I don't want to be weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see. So the dynamics changed.
Yeah.
She's your friend.
Yeah, I think the dynamic is a little bit different when you become friends with that person.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but like her videos have helped me out on a real personal level. Just doing that, and then I would put you up there.
Wow, thank you.
And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
Because I have been known to do that to guests, but I'm not doing that to you.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah. No,
Thanks.
like
I'm honored.
with you. When I found your channel, I was having like a really bad night. My chest was going all sorts of weird. I have heart problems.
Yeah.
Aside from being a cripple, it's got nothing to do with being a cripple. It's just unfortunate. That was a joke, by the way. But yeah, I was having one of those nights where my heart rate was like it couldn't make its mind up. So I was a little freaked out, a little nervous, a little scared. And I just pulled up your haircut video.
Oh, the trim the beard one, right?
Yeah, the trim the beard one.
I haven't made a haircut one yet.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The beard one. And I liked it because you didn't sit there and you know how certain ASM artists when they make like content that's sort of like that, it's like, oh, you're okay, everything's gonna be and just you're super and all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, like, homie, you was like giving me shit, and I love that.
Yeah, man, I just want to keep it real. Like, legit, like, if you're, like, my friend... Well, I was talking to the camera as if, like, they're my friend, which you guys are, you're my friend.
Yeah.
So, I was just keeping it really real, and to be honest, I was just winging it. Like, nothing of that one was scripted. I just did it in the, like, out of nowhere. I just pulled my camera and everything, and it just happened. And it came out... I think it came out well, and I mean, it worked for you, so I did something well there, you know?
I just think that, because ASMR does, you know, go out to a lot of lonely people, myself included. But I've also been fortunate enough to have certain experiences in my life. And I know how women talk to actual dudes. You know what I mean? Because I am one. So, like, I was like, that's more realistic. I like her. She's cool. And then you dropped your positive affirmations video. Yeah. And I was just like, this girl is just amazing, and I need her to come be on my show.
Aww, thank you.
I wanted to ask you, because, and we about to get serious up in here, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No tears up in here. Okay.
Yeah, we about to get real serious up in here. Okay, so I've noticed within the ASMR community, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, saying that anybody's to blame or whatever, but I have noticed that when it comes to minorities, they aren't really getting the love that blonde hair, blue-eyed, white chicks are getting. And that's really, really unfortunate and really not fair. And so when I saw your channel and I saw the love you was getting, And I'm like, yo, hold up. This girl don't even realize it, but she's about to open the door up for everybody. I just wanted to convey that to you.
No, thank you.
If you wanted to, like, comment on it and say something, then you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been told that. I remember someone saying that it was actually nice seeing people of color showing up more in the ASMR community. And that makes me really happy to hear, actually, that, you know, I'm looked at that way or looked up to that way, and opening the door for people who feel like they are a minority in the community, which I didn't even think that there was that kind of, like, you know, that sort of barrier. I mean, correct me.
There is. I've talked about it with other people. I've talked about it just in personal conversation with people like Fatima and a few other friends. It's definitely there.
Okay. Oh wow. Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't apparent to me, actually. But that's unfortunate that, you know, it's like that, or that they feel that way.
Yeah, they what generally happens is they get like half the views for like the same style of content, and it's usually really good content, and it makes me really sad that, you know, people who are actually like they put in the work, you know, just like everybody else, and they're really good, and then they don't really get like the views that they deserve. And I don't know. That's just, I want everybody to be loved. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So
that's actually a very heavy topic. Just because it not only do we see it, well, apparently that it happens in the ASMR community, but that just reflects everything else out there. You know, I think it reflects society. It, of course, yeah. It ripples out everywhere else. You know. And that's what's going on here in the ASMR community, like with quote unquote like minorities and stuff, is just a reflection of what's going on in society as a whole. Yeah. And that's a serious issue. But if we can, like, you know, start somewhere and we could fix that in our community, which is a blessing. Honestly, it's one of the most like purest spots in YouTube, if not the internet. Like the purest sections left, say. But
there are really good people here, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. Like, I'm not saying anybody's bad or anything. Like, I'm just saying, like let's love everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it just kind of happened. Like no one's really causing it. It's just kind of where it's steering to. Like subconsciously, kind of. I know what you mean. Sorry, I wasn't sure if we're heading to like that sort of direction earlier, but now everything's clear. It's apparent to me. So, I mean, what you're doing now is really great, honestly. Like, your passion to kind of drive that, you know, drive that away and bring more exposure and bring more, just more fairness throughout, like, for hardworking people, you know. Like, it's like you said, they work just as hard as anyone else with so much more, you know, I think so much more talent and all that, but just because of, you know, of how they look or whatever, they're kind of, it makes it that much harder to reach up there, you know? Yeah. It's just how you stated earlier, for sure.
I think a lot of this, you know, because I do that with my channel a lot. Like, I always want to shine light on people who necessarily don't really have a light shine on them. And
that's good.
The reason I do that is because, you know, as a disabled person, I feel like I empathize with people, like, to an extreme. I just want everybody to be loved, and I think that your content is so great that it's really going to open doors for people. And
that's what I want my channel to be about, like, especially the last video I posted. Like, I really genuinely meant that. And the thing is with me, I don't really like sticking to schedule so much. I like to do what naturally feels right or comes. You know, it's kind of like, it's just like an artist, you know, when you're feeling creative or whatnot, you pick up the the pencil or you pick up the paintbrush, and then you go because you're feeling it.
Yeah.
You're expressing it, right? Through a different medium. You're expressing your emotions. And that's kind of what happened with that video. There's a lot going on, like, even, like, in my personal life, and I noticed, like, people going through, like, you know, school life, exams, and studying. It was just it just felt like a right time to do that video.
Yeah.
Because I felt it, and I wanted to connect with my viewers. So everything I said, I meant it, and it was just like it's an affirmation video. It's reaffirming, like, one's worth, one's great, and we live in a society where we're, like, bombarded with all these messages that make us feel like we're not worth it, right? So it's so important to remind each other that, like, it's so important. Like, words are crazy. It's crazy how much words affect people. I don't think people realize this enough, you know?
Words and human touch are super important to somebody's just, like, mental state, you know what I mean?
For sure. And that point Frivolous Fox pointed out, which I thought was amazing. I never heard of that, but the fact that you need to be touched at least 7 times a day to feel, you know, like, valued and actually feel like there. That was mind-blowing. That actually stuck to me a few days after. I'm like, wow. It's crazy to think that, you know, and you mentioned yourself.
Yeah.
Someone who's gone without any kind of contact like that for a year or something like that. That's insane.
Yeah, it was. It's one of those things where it's like, oh my god. And I was actually, I don't know if you've heard of an ASM artist named Leila Love, but she does, like, more erotic ASMR, right?
Okay.
And she did a girlfriend roleplay very recently.
Mm-hmm.
Where she talked about the importance of human touch, human touch, and I tweeted her, and I told her a little bit about myself, you know, that I'm disabled, and how, you know, important that was, and how, you know, how I thought that she communicated that so well, and I felt like she needed to be applauded for that, because regardless of, like, you know, because people frown on the whole, like, erotic ASMR thing, but I don't.
That's just me I'm okay with it. Me personally, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, you listen to whatever you want to listen to, you know what I mean? And she makes really great content. Her and, like, Cherry Crush, and Cherry Crush doesn't even really do, like, erotic ASMR. She just does ASMR, and it's really good. But yeah, I was able to talk to Layla for a minute and just really extend what I thought was, because I always want to give people praise when they deserve it, and she deserved it in that moment, and I'm talking about it now in the interview, so, you know, I guess, you know, double the praise, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go, exactly.
So I want to know, because we're reaching the end here, I want to know what sort of plans you have for later.
Plans for later with ASMR?
Yeah, later videos. I wouldn't like, what are you doing later today? Like,
what you doing tonight? What are you saying? I don't know. Like, later, what I plan. I just hope it grows with the same amount of positivity it's been going at right now. Like, I'm really loving the community.
Yeah.
It's formed so far, and it's going at a pace that, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's always nice to, I guess, like, for someone's channel to blow up, per se, right? Like, overnight, like, you get 10,000 or so on. But to me, it's just, I love keeping at the pace with the milestones, for example. Like, that 10K milestone is so important to me, and it just meant something.
Yeah.
You know, like, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to reach 10K. I'm dead serious. I did not think I was going to be able to do it, because you do have to be in a mindset to do ASMR videos.
Yeah.
You know? And, I don't know, I've just been kind of going through this, like, thing where I didn't really have a hobby anymore, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I just suddenly found out, like, I I enjoyed making videos, editing them, and then posting them, and then kind of like getting like interacting with people through my videos. So that was just something really nice to see, and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it kind of consecutively.
Yeah.
But something in me just kind of told me to don't worry, don't think so much, just, do it. I mean, people are enjoying it for a reason. Just stay focused on what they say and what they do. Learn from like what people are criticizing you on. Maybe they have something valuable to say, and just go for it. So I did that, and lo and behold, I reached 10K, and I just couldn't. I don't know. It was kind of surreal. That proved to me that hard work and just staying positive, sticking to something can really pay off.
When you work your ass off like you have.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
The fruits will, they'll be good, because 10K in 9 months? That's insane. Like, I hope you know how good you are.
Thank you. It means so much to me.
Like, I really do hope you know how good you are. You just are. You can tell with someone when they're genuine and when they're, disingenuine. Mm-hmm. And I think the most successful, and this is only in my experience and with interviewing different people within the community, the most successful are always like the most genuine.
Yeah.
So I see nothing but the moon for you.
Thank you.
Really, honestly, I think you're gonna grow. You're gonna be at 20K in like a couple months, and you're gonna be like, the 10K, that was funny.
Yeah, no, I'll remember as like, wow, see, Janice, like that's just gonna be like a proof to me. Like I'm gonna remember that 10K because I didn't think I could get there, but then I pushed myself and I did, and I'm easy. If you know me well enough, I worry a lot, and yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I don't know. I'm just hard on myself in everything I do, in like the work I do, like drawing or anything. I'm just really, really hard on myself. So when I did that, I just it meant something a lot more. So now I'm gonna continue for it, and like hopefully, I'm just really gonna experiment with my my channel. Well, not experiment. I'm gonna keep it the way it is, but not necessarily be so scared about like taking a plunge here and there.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
So, and I would really, really, really want to keep it genuine as possible, because
I don't think you'll have any troubles there.
I hope not.
I really think that you have nowhere to go but up, and I mean that because.
Thank you.
You're so good and so relaxing and so just genuine, and that shows in the videos. It shows that you give a fuck. And
yeah, I do want to help you. I really do. I have like this burning desire. This is just one stream. Like I want this stream to branch out, and like I want to help other people, like homeless people. Like I just could see that. That's what I could see through this ASMR channel. Like I do want to grow successfully, but there's going to be other projects on the side that I want to tether on,
Well, what other kind of projects do you want to do? Let's talk about it real quick.
Oh, I don't like lately. There's just so much going on in the world that needs to be, it just needs to be taken care of. And I know they're huge ones. It's gonna take it's just one step at a time, I just, wherever I can't really pinpoint what projects I want to do, but I do know, I just want to help people along the way. So this is definitely, a starting point, like ASMR. And I just want that to flourish in other streams. So,
thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me. It was a delight.
It was amazing having you on, and come back anytime you want. We'll do something funny, because you're actually really funny. I want to do something. I think we could do something funny. So, yeah, like a game, like anything, like we could do something like that, just to show like the other side of you, because everyone always sees like the relaxing side, but like I'm like, you know, people are people, okay? Even ASM artists.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what was so important to me about the Frivy interview was to show how hilarious she is. She's insane, man. She's bonkers. I love her so much. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course.
Guys, Bohemian Whispers. Janice, a.k.a. Bohemian Whispers. I said words.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. Follow her channel. Subscribe it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to it. And, yeah. And we'll see you in the next video. Patreon gets the videos a little bit earlier. That's a new thing that we're doing. I wanted to mention that beforehand. But yeah, that's really it. I'm Christopher Not Walking. That was Bohemian Whisper, Katie Guillory, The Dirty Nerdy Show, and we're out, you guys. Bye.
Bye.